Hey, what's going on? Welcome and welcome back. My name is Trent Cersei. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, actor. If you're nasty, welcome to the house of the unofficial and sometimes, as you will see here, the unprofessional fragrance and skincare guru. Baby, after you watch this video 50 million periodically times, please subscribe, then like the video and leave a comment, all that good stuff. And then down in the description box, there's a link to all my music proof that I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer. Baby, I will say that shout out to all of my subscribers. If you are already subscribed, you know I love you. I posted a video. I have not looked at any comments, so I have not responded. I do respond to all my comments. But baby, let me tell you, real deal Holyfield, your boy has been depressed. So I can't give myself any kind of off right now to look at anything just in case somebody say something crazy, you know. So I just kind of, I will get to it when I start feeling a lot better. And speaking of depression, I want to come and talk about some fragrances that I feel that I'm going to lean on, you know, to help, you know, gather me out of these things. I do have a therapist, so I don't need any recommendations. And, you know, I just want to kind of, you know, have another tool or something. But anyway, so this one right here is actually my scent of the day, and this is Fers on White. I really do enjoy this. Now, they say this is supposed to be a dupe for vanilla powder. I've never smelled vanilla powder, so I don't know what that smells like, but I have on Yummy Body Butter from Skin Potion, and I have this on. And this to me just gives very much like a coconutty, beachy, kind of a little powdery, spicy vanilla. So it's a vanilla that probably is really nice. That's really nice, not probably, it's really nice for this time of year. And I'm sure it could probably work in the fall and winter as well. Now for me, the only thing about this, I just got this. It may need a little time to set only because the lasting power has not been that long, but it's not something that's irritating me because this was very cheap, so it doesn't bother me. I'm gearing away from the whole it needs to macerate like girl. And no, I don't know. Fumi said it's not a real thing. Maceration is when, you know, they put it in a bottle. So hey, if she say it, she knows what she's talking about. I don't. So, but it maybe just needs to sit a little bit just so it can become a little more powerful because right now it doesn't last as long. But what I smell, like I have it on now, when you spray it on your skin, moisturized skin, you can still, I still get whiffs of it. So it does what it needs to do for how much I paid for it. And so this is for strong white. I've not smelled vanilla powder, and now with this, I definitely am intrigued and want to smell this because I've been told this is like 97, at least 95, 97% accurate when it comes to the dupe nation. I know. So I haven't smelled that one. I would love to smell it after smelling this. The next one here, I feel like this will help me because it's so bright and it's so pretty and all the good things, and I just want to feel good, and also rose notes make me happy. And this is from Kayali, and this is Flur Majesty. If you have Skin Potion's Candy Heart from Fat Finds by Keatron Skin Potion, this right here goes so perfectly with that juicy pear note. There's, of course, their vanilla. What else they got in here? Pink peony. It's just one that really just uplifts my spirit, and I really kind of, that's what I really need right now. And so this is one I know that I'll definitely be wearing a lot of in the next few days because it's just something that just smelling it makes me feel just a little bit uplifted, and that's exactly what I need right now. Now the third one is, this is one that you know, may not be fitting for this weather, but it's fitting for me, and it's something about this fragrance. I've talked about it time and time again. Something about this fragrance just really does something to me that I really enjoy, and that is Charlotte Tilbury's More Sis. This right here is something about this fragrance. When I smell it, it just makes me feel like it puts me in a better mood. Now, I said it's not fitting, may not be fitting for this weather because there's a leatheriness to it, but I enjoy, it's something in here that kind of They kind of brightens me up just a little bit, although you may not be able to tell. But it does, kind of does, really. So I really like this, and this may not be fitting for this weather, but because of the way it makes me feel, I'm definitely going to be wearing this a lot more in the next few days, because I just like the way it makes me feel. I might wear this tonight. That'll probably be good because I have Alma Divina right here. I don't know what I'm going. It takes me about 20 or 30 minutes just to figure out what I'm going to do for the night, which is very interesting. So I have Alma Divina here, so I'm just trying to figure out what I could pair with that. Now, number 4 is one that I have it on my hand. I really love this, and this is Mayan Games Kaisa. Yes. Okay, do we got it? We got it. Yes. This right here is such a beautiful, it gives me kind of like a woody floral scent that I really love, but you also have that spiciness to it, the muskiness to it. It's so good. It's one of those. I saw somebody say it smelled like urine or something like that, but I don't get that. Sometimes people be a little dramatic when they're talking about their fragrances or whatever, but no, it doesn't give me that. But I get very like a spicy, woody, floral, spicy, woody, like white floral, because it has a burst of floral to me. I don't know the notes. I should have been a little more professional. I just really kind of was like, let me just put the video out and see what it goes. I love this. This was actually a gift from someone. I don't know if that person wants me to let them know, so I'm not gonna say their names, but shout out to that person. I love you. Okay. Now the last one here, as um, if you've been here, then you know that I just finished doing a show. And this was actually the fragrance that I wore during the show. And I think that's why I've been kind of depressed, because I was reading and I heard about how you can have post show depression. I haven't done the show in 5 years. And so, right now, I just think maybe my body or my mind, I don't know, is something just adjusting to not that routine, and it's kind of making me just a little depressed. And so I wore this throughout the entire show. There were times I went into the show, I was wearing something else, but I always wore this when I was on stage. And this is Harlem Perfume Co. And this is Josephine. And I am kind of getting emotional because I just have been sad since the show's been over. And I just think it's probably just a routine thing. It's just a routine thing. It's just a routine. It's not like I was. It's not like didn't have a lot going on. It's not like I didn't have a lot going on, cause it was just something outside of being a caregiver, and something about this fragrance now, which I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing to wear the same fragrance throughout the show, because this now has the memory of when I was doing the show that I have never had a fragrance where I smell where I just feel like crying. I never had a fragrance. Josephine. It's something very just kind of spicy and edgy. It of course there's that patchouli in there. It just gives like it was just the perfect. It was the perfect stage scent. And shout out to Harlem Perfume Co. who the reason I wore this because they sent me a comment. Well, they comment under the post and they said that I should wear their fragrance. And since they said I should wear it, I wore it. But now this is like always gonna be a memory of, when I was doing the show. I just think it was just kind of like it's just kind of one of those situations where um it's just tied to a memory, tied to a time that I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to ask nobody. I don't want to ask nobody to pray for me. I got that, do what you want to, but I'm really sad right now. And I just can't wait till this period of my life is gone. But I know that I know there's supposed to be some sort of lesson in all of this right now, and I just don't know what it is. I can't figure out what it is. And that's like the battle. That's the battle. Anyways, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go take a bath and, kind of pretend that this never happened. I'm gonna upload it. I don't know what the title's gonna be. I'm just probably gonna be, I don't know. Top 5 fragrance, even though you're the prince. I don't know. But anyways, I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Take care of yourself.